And good afternoon, everybody. How are you there, Joyful Glow? Whoop. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. I hit the wrong button. There we go. That's better. So I have been a busy beaver since the last time I was live with everybody. Let's see. What have I been up to on the farm? I'm doing alright. It is a dreary Saturday afternoon here in the States, or at least where I am. So hopefully I can, my plan is to stay live until Dave goes live this afternoon or later this evening. And then at that point, I will probably end up passing out again because of my sleep schedule. But that's neither here nor there. So I have been doing a lot of expansion on the farm since last I was live. I now own another property down here. These fields are all prepped, ready to go for springtime, as is this field. I've got this one planted. The orchards have all been taken care of, ready to go for spring. I picked up this field over here. It's ready to go, or planted, ready to go with canola. I have wheat in here, some sugar cane, some barley and millet in here. I have 4 more fields planted or ready to go here for when spring hits and we get to planting. I have gotten the trees finally planted in across the way over here from where I cut this section
Hi.
down. Hi.
Hello.
And then, let's see, vinegar factory. Oh, there we go. I unstuck myself. I got the vinegar factory in. Yeah, I think it's, you pop into the ground just a hair too low. Maybe it's where I placed it. I don't know. But I took out the old oil building and put in the vinegar factory where that was, because I've got an oil factory elsewhere on the map. That would be Mr. Billy Alpaca, Mr.
Hello.
Dajnet, and I think I heard a third one.
Mr. X-Man.
Mr. X-Man. And this building apparently has no collision on it.
Is that the oil, back of the oil?
Yep.
Yeah, that's been like that. It's based game as well, like that.
Well, yeah, because normally the edge of the map is...
Right at the back there, yeah.
Yeah, the edge of the map is like right here, so you can't go into it anyway. But I only noticed because I placed this down and went... I came over here and went, wait a minute.
Yep.
But I'd say my placement worked out quite well.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
So I've got the vinegar factory in. I've also gotten in... the butcher shop is in and loaded up. I've started getting rid of some of my animals in preparation for switching out my animal barns, which I will do once I get all the animals out. The only real issue is I want to get rid of all of these trees before I put the new animals in, and then I'll replant trees. So I'll have to come through here and cut these when I'm ready. Even if they're not fully grown, I'll take whatever sticks I get out of it. I did a little bit of work around the wood shop here with some decorative fencing, which I think turned out alright. I've got in now my first apartment building. Threw a couple solar panels up on the roof. I think that came out alright. But my lit fence around the outside of it. I also did some work down in the mine area. Of course, because I now have the extra fields, I've been getting some of the ground prepped and ready. I want to hopefully I can fit the new steel factory down in here. I'm hoping. It's a big enough area, I hope. Nope, this is not co-op, unfortunately. This is all single player at the moment. Um, so I've got that done. The glass factory was in last time around. Let's see, what else did I get done? Oh, I got in the park. Decorated with some cars visiting the park.
You've been busy.
I've been really busy.
Wow.
But the coolest part will have to get shown once time hits evening.
Ooh. Have you
The
got
coolest
lasers
part.
going?
No, I don't have lasers going.
Oh.
I've got lights, but not lasers. I don't know who put this trigger here, Billy, but
Oh, well, that was the one of Dave's. It's not mine.
it's one of it
Yeah,
does
no, it needs
not
to move
like
forward a
that
little bit, doesn't
door.
it?
Yeah, well, that
No,
door
that was me.
that door interferes with the spawning of the pallets.
Yeah.
Yep, I am aware. Someday I might fix it. I
Not a
have to
big
move it
deal.
out.
I'm just
See.
trying to clean out the fact that I don't really have use for the charcoal in the lye yet,
Mm-hmm.
so it builds up and I end up
Oh, poo. Oh, oh,
I sell it
wait.
off every now and then. The big thing though is it's January now and I need to sell off my juice.
Yes,
So we're
sell
gonna
your
have
juice.
to. Yep. That's gonna be the big thing on the agenda for January the 1st. It looks like I've got a little bit more snow in the forecast. Yep, Home Depot. Not a lot of money off of that, but there wasn't a whole lot of pallets there either. Time for the juice. That factory is pretty full. I meant to ask, is there a use yet for the raisins, or is it just one of those things?
Oh, I don't think there is a reason.
No, not yet. Maybe future cakes or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because I could have sworn like it went into a cereal or something, so I put some grapes in here to make raisins, and then went, oh,
Ram. You don't have that yet.
apparently I don't need the raisins. Well, son of a... Speaking of juice, a pallet just spit out of the juice factory, went right into my storage.
It's clever, that, isn't it?
It fits perfect.
Yep.
Alright, so, juices.
Yes. Need some new
Let's see.
cakes or something.
Do we have... Where's raisins on the list? Raisins.
Or-
When is the good
Ooh,
price?
curry factory. There you go.
September, I'll hold on to that then. I think corn oil is February. That's coming up. I've got a lot of corn oil to get rid of. I already did the bread sell-off. I've already gone nuts selling off all of my silage bales. That's where most of the money for the expansion came from, was all those silage bales. I think I sold something like 600 or 700 silage bales in the last... throughout November and December.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that little patch that I did yesterday. I got there was about 400 silage bales off of it,
Mm-hmm.
and now gone through doing some straw bales,
Alright,
hay
so
bales. Sorry, I always get them mixed up. I've got so far.
Grocery Mart for both of those, and that one. Alright, so
Yeah,
everything's going to go to Grocery Mart, so it doesn't matter. All of the juices are due now, so let's start spitting out pallets of juice. Apparently it doesn't like where I've got the juice sitting? 7 pallets. There's the cherry juice. We won't do the raisins yet. Apple juice. Apple juice, 8 more pallets of apple juice. Gotta be getting close to done. Yeah, I can take 3 more pallets. So let's grab 3 pallets of pineapple juice for now. That's a good first trip, I think. The old truck doesn't like this. Take the corners slower. I'm gonna tip this thing over. I got a feeling. Yeah, that is a lot of pallets. It's what, 40, 87, 90 pallets? That is a lot of juice. Just get up to speed and quick, hurry, hit the brakes. Gotta turn into the grocery. Ugh. That reminds me, I finally got the product out of that particular the Wolfie's wool, so I'm gonna remove that one and replace it with a different building. Because between that one and the other factory, they're overdoing my clothes. I can't get enough fabric through the clothing shop. There we go, $435,000 from the first load of juice. Let's go load up, grab some more juice. I think that's all I have to sell off in January. I do have some things to sell off in February. We'll go down through the list real quick. But we're going to be skipping some days here, just making sure factories are topped off and things are moved around. And then we'll work our way towards springtime pretty quickly. Excuse me. I gotta remember when the best time to sell wine is, too, because that wine place is full at the moment. Alright.
I haven't even made wine.
Pineapple juice, 11 pallets.
Let's have a look.
Blueberry
January
juice. Is Billy in January for the wine? I think mine was... Let's see. Wine. Where are you?
You're whining.
I
You're
am
about
whining.
halfway down the list, or should be.
Hey, Mr. Boomhauer.
Hey,
How's it
Mr.
going, Boom?
Boomer.
There it is. February for me.
Ah.
Drywall's in June. The toys and shelving is in June. It's mostly just the juice for right now. How's it going, Shy Wizard?
Hey, Shy.
Hey, Mr. Shy Wizard.
Oh, looks like I gotta turn on super strength and put this pallet of blueberry juice back because it doesn't want to take it. Apple juice I have. Orange juice. Seven pallets orange juice. Good to hear there, Shy Wizard. Alright, that'll cover the juice. Does that mean you're taking off somewhere? Oh. My wife just randomly walks in and blows a kiss at me from outside the door. It's like, are you leaving to go somewhere or something? Random? Yeah, kind of so-so. Ooh, ooh, break, 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 break.
Just trying to get Alex connected with them PlayStation accounts.
Play farm sim together.
Just haven't done yet. But I think there's a connection or a issue with Alex's account because it was set up by Alex by his dad.
Could
And
be.
I wouldn't let me set a friend request.
Could be.
Didn't.
I also need to make sure they're both on 19, not 22.
I don't know what.
Swayze's YouTube, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the channel. How are you doing? I'm assuming the YT is YouTube. And hello to whoever just joined us.
It's me.
It's a grumpy wolf.
I got
Aha.
left down the bottom.
Ah, Grumpy got left down the bottom.
Yeah.
He's at bottom. Aha! I thought that might be the case. How's it going there, Mr. Scurvy?
You do, Scurvy.
Mr. Scurvy.
It sounds like a disease.
He is a...
Poor Scurvy.
He is diseased, that's for sure.
Yep.
There we go, up to $1 million. Just from selling juice. I love it. Alright, so now we need to wait till February for the next sell-off. Which means we can go make sure the factories are topped up, ready to go. Everything should be good there, and then we'll hurry up and kind of speed through some days. I'm going to turn the speed up a little bit. I just go down through and look because I've got storages for most everything I've produced. And I just kind of look and see what sells when. Oh, I did also, that reminds me, I've got my canes in. And I also have Wickles pickles put in here. Kind of decorated around it a little bit. Not that I've gotten anything to produce through yet, but I got it stuck in across from the dairy. I think it turned out alright. Speaking of which, I need to check Yeah, he was using a cell tracking mod, but it dings constantly for updates that a new best price has been reached, which seems annoying to me, so I don't want to use it. I
It's
just,
that first year that it has to
yeah.
set everything. I'm hoping it gets less.
Yeah, I just kind of look down through and go, okay, the new month has hit. What do I have in storages? And what's good for selling?
Don't know if I'm going to keep it or not, to be honest with you. I'm waiting until I have it for a full year and see if it's useful. Right now, it really isn't because everything, like I said, everything dings every month.
Yep. I do have to run a train of limestone off the map at some point. I don't care about best price on that. I just happen to have a bunch of it. But the fries and stuff like that, August is best price. We're starting to go downward trending right now, but I've got a whole bunch of pallets on the map, so I'm just going to get rid of them at some point, too. Matter of fact, I think we're going to go do that right now. And I'm hoping that the couple of fields that are already planted are the only ones that bug out because of my adding precision farming. It won't let me fertilize a couple of the fields that were already planted. No idea why.
It's the
Sure.
production inspector, I think, isn't it? Tells you the prices and stuff.
Let's start with one, and if you're still
Okay. Alright, let's see if I can get this backed in over here. Normally I switch the
No.
truck out to a flatbed and get in here with that, but my giant pile of fries and everything else that are just jammed in here. Yeah, they only load too high, but otherwise they seem to load just fine. There we go. Now if I pick up 2 more pallets, I can push you forward just a little bit. And still get a strap over you. Haha! That'll be good enough. 1 load of fries and potatoes and all of that.
Oh, there we go. That's one. Sell price trigger scurvy. There you go.
Yeah, I could never
Give me a minute or two
name.
to figure it out which one it was. Got so many out there now.
Yep. Alright, we'll get this brought over to the grocery store. And then once that's
Very
done,
well.
we'll, time is moving along pretty good. Turn it up. I want it to hit nighttime real quick so I can show off the surprise.
Oh yeah, that's a prize.
Dave
But the
already got a
surprise
sneak
people might
preview.
not be here.
I know, but I will make sure they find it. I will clip it myself if I have to and send it to them. Oh, Billy, you can handle
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Yeah,
Good
I can
clipper.
sort that out.
Billy's a clipper.
I'm something anyway.
Just because I haven't seen Unicorn Gamer or Miss Becky yet.
No. I know they were around earlier this morning.
But I
Some-
finally got around to finishing a certain park feature,
Ah.
and it looks best at night. Before I accidentally knock this onto the floor, I'll set that up over there for now, right now. Get the truck and stuff back to the farm. I'll have time to jump over to the park. And then come January 2nd, we'll make sure we, thank you for the hydrate there, Farmer Marks. And the stretch, thank you for that. Alright, we'll leave that right there. Yeah, see, when I go to look in here, you see the nitrogen for the areas that I've plowed and done stuff like that, but these couple
Yeah.
of fields were planted beforehand, and for some reason I can't fertilize them. They don't show up with a nitrogen value. It's really weird.
Hmm.
Yes, yes, PV Mayor, Dave will be having a release later. So I'm wondering if it's maybe just, oh, perfect. It's now snowing. Let's finish getting to winter time, shall we? Or to nighttime. This should look fantastic at night with the snow falling. There we go. Sorry if it's a little bit dark. But I've now complete... Oh, that hasn't turned on yet. We gotta get the sign to turn on. I think that's a little bit further.
Should be at nightfall.
Yeah, well, that one's set differently. There it goes. There we go. The Frost Community Park is now finished. I've lined the pathway with the multicolored lights with the dots on the ground, which were a certain someone's idea. So I did that. The whole pathway all the way out to the other community sign is now lined with the lights. They go all the way up, around, and back down the other side. If I come over here, you should see them again at the back side of the hill here. Oh, there's my sign, and there's the lights. And then back up the top of the hill. Again, I apologize for it being dark. It's snowing. We now have the park area here with the twinkling lights. Again, all were done for, you know, at someone's idea, and now I have the sign to cap it off.
Oh, that's nice.
As we all know, she passed earlier this year, unfortunately. Way too soon. But even in the short time she was part of the community, she left a big impact. So, sorry if I get a little emotional. Like I said, it took me a long time to figure out exactly what I wanted on that sign. But she was the one that had the idea for the multicolored blinking lights and the hedges and all of that, so the entire park is now... of course, I've also got in some sandboxes and some other stuff up here. It's hard to see. You'll see it once daytime hits a little bit better. We're going to quickly run through the night. But, yes. I wanted to do that for Miss Desiree. So yeah, I took care of this a little bit earlier to make sure it finally got done. Oh look, and the moonfall's coming up now with the snow.
Hmm.
That looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, I'll make sure that gets clipped so Miss Becky and
Yeah.
Unicorn Gamer can see it. But yes, that is Farmer Desiree's memorial. As you can see, now that the moon's starting to come up a little bit, you can see, of course, I've got in a bunch of different gazebos and some decorative trees and stuff. I put in some playground equipment, some swings, and turned out pretty good, I think.
Yeah, it was very well done.
MP7 Reaper coming in with a rate of 32. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Mr. Reaper. How was your stream, sir?
Morning, Mr. Reaper. Or afternoon, actually.
Just showing off. Yeah, just showing off the Farmer Desiree Memorial I made here in the Frost Community Park. So I now have a nice lit sign. I used the hedges and lights from my decoration pack that she had given me the idea for the twinkly multicolored lights. So I thought that the park needed those touches to truly fit in. I also, of course, have the pathway in and through the park here on the map. This whole path is now lit with the multicolored lights. You can see all the way around through to the other side.
Morning, Bodine.
How's it going, Bodine? Oh, there he is, Unicorn Gamer. Welcome in.
I have to shut off now. There we go.
Here you go, bud. This is for you and Becky. I finished the park.
There we go. So I did clip it, by the way. I had to do it in 2 halves. Going
That's
from
not a problem.
the sign at the bottom right up to the top. And I'll post
Yep.
both those links in
Yep.
Discord and in chat for anybody.
Yep, all the twinkly lights that she gave me the idea to add to the deco pack. All the way from the sign up through to the other side. And then here at the top, nice big little secluded park with all the lights and the sign for Miss Desiree.
There you go.
Thank you, Billy. I appreciate that.
Hey, Pompies.
Pompies.
And everybody else.
Sorry, everybody. Like I said, it took a long time to figure out exactly what I wanted to do with that sign and how I wanted the park to look because, yeah.
Please stop. You're making me cry.
Well, yeah, I'm crying, so. And then, of course, still have the Frost Community Park all the way up through. Actually, I should be able to fly in here somewhere, right? Thought there was a flight mode in here.
There is second tab down. I think it is. See the first or second tab.
There's the jump
Yeah, there.
multiplier
It's in the
running.
middle. First one in the middle. First tab. The little sprocket,
Oh, there it is.
whatever you call it. Yeah, there you go.
And then I gotta speed things up too. Because moving in flight mode is useless.
She lost her fight with cancer, Reaper.
She didn't lose her fight, Billy. She took that to a draw.
Okay.
As Scurvy put it, she fought that fight to a draw. She didn't lose that fight. She fought that fight to a draw.
Okay, my bad.
Yep. Earlier this year, unfortunately. So gone too soon, but never forgotten. Yep, that's why Farmer Desiree hasn't been around. And then, of course, Miss Becky and Unicorn Gamer kind of took some time. Unicorn Gamer, you can see, has now come back. And Miss Becky she changed her name to
Way at work.
Living for Farmer Desiree 22. Yeah, so Becky, I think, is at work right now, but this park is for Miss Desiree. Another little gazebo here. But all the way out to the other sign. The back of all the signs, of course, still say Deer Chasing Allowed by Authority Farmer Desiree. That's been there for a long time. And then, of course, I've got this park down at the other end. I might have to add some lights to it or something because it's a little too plain at night. So that is now the community park. Oh, there's Miss Becky. Yep.
She's not working.
You see this nice, lovely park, Miss Becky? With all the blinky lights. That's what I finally got
Hey,
done.
Miss Becky.
So, all the blinky lights that she wanted. And the whole park is multicolored lights. The only reason these ever got added to the deco pack in the first place was she said it would be cool to have multicolored lights and blinking lights. So I made it happen. And I thought it only fitting that they go into the park too. Oh. Now enough sad stuff before I keep crying again. I don't care how I have to make it happen when the next map comes out and it goes to a 16x. This will follow it in somehow. I will make it happen.
Turn it into a placeable.
Yep. Yeah, I'll get it into the map somehow. But it will go into the map. Alright, 1 second, folks. There we go. That's a little better. Nose is starting to run. Not gonna turn off the flight mode because that's gonna be That's better. Pretty quick. Pretty quick. Yes, Michael, I'm always able to catch it. It never gets far. So now it is January 2nd. We need to start getting some stuff topped off.
So for anybody who wants to check that out later on, I've posted both the clips in the SGA Pics and Videos channel for anyone to check them out. There's part 1 and part 2 for both of them.
How's it going, Oppies? Thank you, Billy. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
And like I said, Becky, you guys may not have been around for long before tragedy unfortunately befell, but you made a big impact. And I, for one, won't forget it. How's it going, Oppies? And Pompies? Sorry I didn't say your hello earlier. I was in the middle of showing off the memorial. Alright, we gotta get the Gold Masters topped off. Built upside down, your nose runs and your feet smell. This is true, Neon. This is true.
Back in a minute, I'm going to grab a coffee quickly.
Yep, no worries, Billy. Alright. It's now January 2nd. Snow is falling. We'll see if it actually piles up or amounts to anything, but... we need to make sure we check in on all of our productions. Somebody messaged me in Discord. Unicorn Gamer. Oh. I sure can there, Unicorn Gamer. That one. There we go. You should have them. Not a problem there, Unicorn Gamer. Alright. Park this back underneath the auto-loading belt. Get that one turned on. Well, see? Hey, it worked out for you there, Amethyst. Alright. Glass factory, you are plenty fine. Drywall factory, I gotta move some drywall. Was there a shelf for the drywall? I forget.
No.
No? Alright. I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
Hard to
I
keep
know.
track of what does and doesn't have shelves yet, you know? No, get in the corner and stop flying around, would you? Oh, did he now? Awesome. Congratulations there, Unicorn Gamer. 200 followers. There we go. Got that emptied out. Oh, Glue Factory. You're doing decent. Let's check on the Plywolf Pallets Factory. I'm not making enough nails now. Gonna need that new steel factory. Get enough nails, apparently. But not a big deal. I've got plenty of pallets. The wine factory has plenty of pallets. I almost can't teleport to the wine factory from all the little dots. How's the barrel factory looking? Barrel factory should be more than sufficiently full. Alright, the apartments are nothing I need to touch. There we go, unicorn treats.
The life might be better.
Get the bread cleaned out.
Only giants would make it so you can't have anything named Fart.
Yes, Unicorn Gamer, like Amethyst says, whether you've applied or not, you're still a member of the SGA in my book. You're still a part of this community. I'm gonna go get those in there.
Oh, you there, Dave?
Yeah.
Get
I
in the
ended up
box.
beating it last night.
Oh, we don't want to know if you've been beating it.
God,
That was horrible.
Yeah, what you do in your own time, Boom.
y'all ain't right. The
Sorry, I had
game.
to.
God.
Alright. And clothing.
On his birthday, he got some.
Well, duh, my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So you beat the you ended up beating your
Trains.
Train.
train
Yep.
thing. Okay.
Alright.
Finally, after
Congratulations.
freaking 3 months. So I started Lawnmower Simulator, and then I fell asleep trying to cut grass.
I went to bed early. I fell asleep and said I'm not waking up. I want to try to
Yes.
catch the I wanted to try to catch their match and I didn't wake up until after it was over.
I kinda figured.
But they did okay. They won one against the second place ranked
Yeah,
team.
they beat Bednar in their first game.
That's pretty amazing. Now they lost the second two, so they didn't go on, but still, they're
Yeah, but
that's
Yeah,
oh,
they
yeah,
still took Bednar to 3 matches.
which is pretty awesome.
they didn't get to go home crying.
Not
Say
completely.
their internet broke down. Oh, never mind. Wrong team.
Yeah, wrong team. But I guess Chose, the one of the guys from Bednar, was live streaming it, and
Mm.
he was sweating pretty hard the second match after they got upset in the first one.
Yeah, I think that's kind of gonna be their for a little bit. That's gonna be the way things go for them. I think they're gonna be taken as a joke the first round, and then when they beat them, they're gonna realize, oh crap, we can't.
Yeah, you can't just sleep on these guys.
Right?
Ugh, I made a
They
mess with the
they
pallets.
do know what they're
Whoa!
doing.
Flying pallets. Yeah, I mean for sure they've got some things to work on. They're aware of, but I think a lot of people are gonna find out that the SGA is not someone to sleep on.
Not to be taken lightly.
Well, from what I understand, Chose was running like a channel point thing in his stream, so you could bet channel points as to who was gonna
Right.
win. And in
Yep.
the first match, it was like 700 people voted SGA, or 700 points were put towards SGA, and 50 something thousand were bet against them until they upset them. And then in the second match, it was something like 7,000 points for bet on the SGA. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I know they're bummed they didn't make it to Sunday, but they're definitely all happy they were able to take Bednar to three matches. Even though when Bednar submitted the scores, they submitted only 2 to make it look like they won in 2 matches and didn't go to 3.
Yep.
But Big Daddy mentioned to Kerminator the actual scores and matches and sent them the screenshots to prove it. I love that the meat factory pre-stacks the pallets for you.
I mean,
Yeah. And well, yeah,
technically they all could.
they raised the spawn points, but some of them drop in funny.
Right.
Yep.
That one
Yeah.
worked
Well,
really
they
well.
don't.
Yeah, I love that because it saves a lot of trips back and forth across the street.
Would probably be done the same way. 3 pallets high.
Mm. I can see the issue with some of them. You they would end up putting the bottom pallet into the ground. Could, I should say. They
Yeah.
could.
Oh, absolutely, PV Mayor. There's actually a lot of teams this year that never really were around in previous years, so there's a lot of changing in the rankings.
Mind you, Astragon, Dollar's
Yeah,
been there for 4 years, and they're finally getting a match tomorrow. Congratulations to them.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
ranked.
absolutely.
They are finally a ranked team. They get points
Awesome.
for that win today.
Yeah,
They beat them
Astragon
2
beat
to
them
nothing.
2-0, and
Nice.
go to their first Sunday since Bauer's been there in 4 years. So, big congrats to Astragon. Well played matches, really close too.
Yep.
They played them well.
Hello.
How's it going, Scott?
Hey,
Yeah.
Get
Haven't
away,
done
you
yet.
got the Rona.
Get away, you got the Rona, Boom says.
I don't think
SGA
the cage is currently.
lost to Bednar 2-1. They won
don't
the
think we
first
can
game of
catch it.
3 and then lost the second
You
2.
never know.
I don't know. It hasn't been linked to. Imagine if there was a disease that could spread via social media.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
it's called
social media?
stupidity, and it's been long known.
Well,
Oh.
yeah.
Or actually, there's one good term for it. I think. Hold on. It starts with an face and ends with book. Oh, that's right. Facebook.
Well, you know what? I guess mental illness spreads with social media, if you
Yeah.
want to put it that way.
That way. Yeah, it does.
Lots of honey from the bees. Problem is, I need to do another one of these somewhere, and I don't know where I want to put it because I need the wax for the candle factory.
I need to set that up today on the farm.
That's one of the reasons I'm running out of nails, though. So probably the first factory that will go in after Dave's update is going to be the new steel factory.
Now, Dave, these updates that we're doing, we can just copy them into Uncharted, right? Or just
No,
JD?
well, no, you can't. Not all,
can't? Okay.
because JD has to do it.
All right.
Do not. You will mess it up. That's
Yeah.
because there's new fill types and they're not
Yep.
registered in the
They
map
need to be
yet.
registered in the map.
Okay.
You gotta
Farm's
wait
coming
like
along
everybody
well.
else.
I've been busy the last couple of days since I streamed on, was it Thursday?
Unless you figure out how to add them.
I've expanded the farm significantly. I now have quite a few more fields. I managed to buy this property down here. I buried this road, so I was able to extend this field and square it off. I added 2 more fields in here. Sold all the bales off of this field and this one and my grass field here, which allowed me to expand. I also picked up these couple of properties over here. So I've got a couple of fields already with wheat, sugarcane. I have canola over here. I bought that one already planted. The millet and barley, and hopefully it will give me room to do things. I also wanted to pick up this one here. We'll get the trees cut off of this because all of my orchards, or greenhouses, I should say, are going to move to that property out of the main farmyard. But Dave should be releasing the new update this afternoon, or this evening, I should say, when he streams about 7 p.m. Eastern. Making a mess of these pallets. There, throw it and they'll usually right themselves pretty quick. There we go. Get in this direction. There we go. That's done now. Let's see. What else do I have to take care of pallet-wise? That's just going into here. No pallets there. No pallets there. McCain's is already done. The dairy doesn't really produce much for pallets. Takes a while. Yeah, I don't know. Most of this stuff I don't mind. I've got the forklifts that I usually use because I actually enjoy driving the forklifts back and forth. Speaking of the candles and soaps, let's see how many pallets we've got in here at the moment. Good news, you're off from work today, so you can watch all the... Awesome! Yeah, Dave will be live in about 2.5 hours. Math.
Math is hard.
Yes, it is.
That's why I went into IT, so I don't have to spell and I don't have to do math.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
People joke on that, but it usually just frickin' works.
Mm-hmm.
There's
I
a
was
reason why
telling Dave the other day. I thought something. I had a bad mod or something that screwed my game up because I went into the store to purchase a tractor, and suddenly it started like spitting snow out of it, like there was a snowblower on the front of the tractor. And I'm like, what in the heck is going on? It never happened before. I thought it might have been the mod was bad or something. I'm like, this mod's gonna go away real quick. I open up my, this menu here, and it's just like spamming that there's a bad snow thrower emissive or something like that. Just like faster than I could try to scroll, it was going into my log file. And I'm like, what in the heck's going on? I left that tractor from the store, went into a truck, and it started doing the same thing. Everything I opened was spamming that same error for whatever reason. I closed the game, opened the game back up. Error has not reappeared since. No idea what caused it. It wasn't the mod. I've been in and out of that mod a dozen times since. But my error log was something like 35,000 lines because of that error. And it only went for 2 to 3 minutes. I was like, yikes. What happened? Last of the candles. Remind me of the Yankee candles from the images.
Yeah, they do look like Yankee candles.
I wonder why.
Because they probably are. Actually, I went to the Yankee Candle store over in Massachusetts. I was a kid.
When we go to the
Wait a minute,
Freeport,
there-
I usually stop at the Yankee Candle store.
Yes, I've been to the Yankee Candle store, and that's what I was wanted to mimic. But do you believe it or not, that is a company that does the same type of candles called Goose Creek, and I just replaced the word goose with wolf.
Nice.
Are you kidding me? Oh wow!
Serious,
What are
look
the
up,
chances
look
of
up Goose
that
Creek
happening?
candles. They're exactly the same thing.
That's awesome. Well, sometimes it just works out that way, doesn't it? Alright, let's check on the animals, make sure they're maintaining food levels. I am slowly getting actually, I probably have room to get rid of a few more animals. Let's take a look at the butcher shop. We do have room for some more cows. I can get rid of 24 more of each of those. I can also get some sheep in here. Start working on that. So let's jump on over to the truck. Grab the animal trailer. Better monetize the PV Wolf Creek name. Well, Wolf Creek actually is a
Been monetized. There's a
yeah
movie.
and TV show. It's on Netflix. No, Amazon, I think. It's on one of my watch lists for at some point to watch it. It's like a horror show. Australian version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Move those into there, and we'll grab 12 of these guys. I love this trailer. 36 cows. 50 sheep.
A lot of chickens.
400 chickens.
That's why I said a lot of chickens.
It's not the chicken transport trailer, though, that you told me about, Scurvy.
Which one's that one?
It's...
Better.
Yeah,
Is that the standalone trailer one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a standalone. It says,
Yeah.
where is it? The Wilson Silver Star livestock trailer, and then it's got the 5
Oh.
symbols above it.
Yeah.
It's that one. I've always used the Chicken Star one. I'll have to find that one.
It's on the
Yeah,
in-game
on the
mod hub.
game mod hub.
Okay.
How's it going, Big Ox?
Wait, how many cows does it do?
36.
Oh, yeah, that
36
is big.
cows, 50 sheep, 50 pigs, and 416 chickens, plus 12 horses.
That's a lot of animals.
I'll
Yes.
send you the link to Scurvy if you want.
Alright, thank you, sir. I'll have to get that. Alright, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta walk down the driveway.
Yep,
I'll
no
see
worries.
if I die on the way back up.
Dokie.
There we go.
The only thing is, when you're pulling into the butcher, you need to make sure you're actually in the trigger properly. Because you can open the dialogue menu to the trailer at any time, and if you... It throws you off when you pull into the trigger. A couple times I've gone like, what do you mean it won't take it into the butcher shop? I'm sitting in the trigger. Need to make sure it says butcher shop or it won't actually unload them. There we go, that's the last of the Holsteins. No more room in the production? What do you mean there's no more room?
I use the Lizard LS540. You can fit 56 cows, 64 pigs, 108 sheep, 38 horses.
That's just
I mean-
cheat.
It's not cheating.
Alright, that's 94. I'm assuming 100 cows can go in here, right? Yeah.
It'll make you do 60 at a time, I believe.
Well, what's happening right now is it's trying to tell me that there's no room for the extra cow because there's a partial cow in the building.
Oh.
So right now it thinks there's 99 point something cows, so the extra cow won't go in.
Right.
For some weird reason, it won't take that extra cow. Take the last cow, would you? Fine. Don't take the last cow. Just got off work. Well, I hope work went well for you. Is that trailer on the mod hub, Grumpy, or is that someplace else?
I think that's where I got it from. I will just check for you.
The Lizard AM Transport Cattle, is that the one? Let's have a look. 56 cows, 64 pigs, 108 sheep, 38 horses, and 322 chickens. Yeah, it's on the in-game mod up.
Hmm.
The thing is, it looks like it has no texture.
It's weird.
Hmm.
You can change it to have crates in the back for chickens.
Oh, see, this one you don't have to change or anything. You just do it. Put this cow back in here. If I can hit the trigger. Alright. That one can go in there. I'll remember to grab just 23 cows out of this one. I'll grab all of those. And 11 of those. So after this, I think after this, we're gonna try and start cutting those trees down. If I can get rid of the last of the sheep. So I'm gonna start fresh with the sheep and the chickens. We'll be adding the pigs, even if I have to buy pig food in the short term. Really? I'm in the trigger. There we go. Wasn't quite in the trigger properly. There we go. Now let's go see what we can get for sheep. Let's see here. Yes. Dave is planning on doing an update this evening. Couple of cell points, couple of, well, the coal power plant's supposed to be coming, at least the steel factory. I
I name
believe
a
so,
few.
Unicorn Gamer, yeah. I think he did what? Whataburger, Subway.
Whataburger, Subway,
And there was what? 2 more, I think it was.
3 more. You're gonna make me
Aldi's.
think. Taco Bell, Starbucks, and Aldi.
Yeah. There we go.
Don't make me think again. Brain's on off duty right now.
Plus Billy's updated greenhouses will be coming out tonight. There's a few things in the update.
Oh, the greenhouses without 700.
650.
Oh, sorry. I rounded up a little too much.
Yes, you did. Be nice to Billy. We want to keep him around a little while.
Thanks.
Yes, much more being added to the farm.
And a lot more to come.
Yay!
Alright, I am, real quick, going to disappear my face.
Hey, oh, I did.
So I can start munching on supper that my wife brought to me a little while ago. So if I don't immediately answer, it's probably because my mic is muted while I munch. But I am hungry and my supper's been sitting here staring at me.
Just eat away, dude. Just eat away.
Well, I'm not going to munch on chips into the microphone. That's kind of rude.
Oh, we don't know anybody that does that.
I don't know who that rude idiot is. Don't know.
Mm.
As I immediately go grab my plate and dump half of it on the floor. Awesome.
Oh no.
Well done.
You're
Well-
not supposed to do that. That kind of is counterproductive of eating it.
You'll be back quicker then, yeah?
You got animals, they'll clean it up.
Yeah.
Just
All I gotta
call
do
the
is call
lab.
for my dog.
If you
Here,
have to call for
Lassie.
your dog.
No, it's here, Houston. Oh crap, I actually said his name. I just heard him pick his head up.
Hmm?
They are. They are indeed good at cleaning up messes. I'm sure there's a mod in chat that would love to take care of that for you, Dadson.
Nah. We're not timing anything out anymore.
There's another 10.
Now. No need to fight over it.
I was doing that one.
Bye, Michael.
There. It's better. Got to wait even longer now. Let that come out.
Yes, Reaper. I have done it before. I get up in the morning, find trash on the floor or something. That's usually how it responds with. Not usually PV Mayor.
He even got timed out on my stream today.
But it's kind of a running gag. Oh, awesome, Cope. Glad to hear it. Cope said he got his big flour mill placeable working now. So
Nice
thank you.
Yay.
Cope.
All right.
I need.
And let's see, unload these.
Oh, that ain't right.
Not a problem there, Miss Becky. Lurk away. I can relate to that. See, the real reason why I'm eating my supper is because as soon as Dave starts streaming, my wife brought me chocolate cake, which you guys can't see because my thing is off, but she brought me a chocolate cake that I plan on eating. And that is literally sitting on my the corner of my desk staring at me. So it's like I need to eat supper before I can have cake.
Oh, that's gonna fall off on the floor as well.
No, that will definitely not fall off onto the floor. It has already been moved to a safe space on the desk. Absolutely, Dadson. Fitness cake into my mouth. Always goes into the fitness diet. Right next to pizza and ice cream. Ooh, I can go grab the rest of my ice cream and have that with the cake. Thank you for the idea, Billy. Well, you come right on up there, Mr. Reaper, and I'll share some cake with you.
Yeah, come into Discord,
The
mate.
crumbs.
That involves work. He's probably cutting his grass anyways.
Who?
Reaper.
Oh, man, he's probably out by the pool.
Pool? Pool?
Yeah.
The pool house that him, that Dave and me are gonna live in.
How big is
You're
that
gonna
pool
share a
house?
pool house
It
with
is
Boom,
not big
Dave?
enough. It is
I
not
didn't
even
say I
big
was
enough.
going to share it.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that pool house was set aside
Hey,
for Dave.
Reaper invited me.
Yeah, that was then. This is now. You've been uninvited.
Oh.
Because I
That
might
usually
actually
don't
need it
count.
someday.
Typically, an invitation is short term, not long term.
Well, he's not single anymore. He'd have to bring a whole family, and that's
Yeah,
not going to
see,
work, is it,
that's
Reaper?
He's got a point there. He's got.
Yep.
Yep. He's got a point.
Screaming baby and everything. Nope.
Full house, he ain't gonna hear it. So he don't care. That would be
You're gonna keep the
Dave's
baby in the
problem.
pool house the entire time.
Hey,
That's
it
what I thought.
happens.
Ooh, Chinese. Dadson started it. See what you did, Dadson? Now my wife's yelling at me.
What isn't she yelling at you, Darius?
Well, I mentioned Chinese. My wife immediately yelled, "Shut up."
Okay, alright. Well, you probably deserved it.
I don't think I'm the one that needs the Chinese. I'm thinking she's the one that wants the Chinese, and because I said it, she now wants it more. Since this is going to be moving away. Get those onto there. Get those moved in a little bit. But this can now get demolished out of here for now. Shelf storage. Chicken barn. That'll get replaced with another shed probably. I might actually take this one out and put in a different shed right here that covers that whole thing. But I don't know yet. I kind of like this one. That'd go good right there, I think. Get rid of the other shed, throw that one in there. That'll probably work out good. And I can stick this on the end for something. Yeah, that's probably what'll end up happening there. So sheep are getting close to being out. I probably have room to finish getting rid of them in here, but let's see, I have what? The Land Race and the Swiss Black Brown Mountain. This truck is the Western Star. It's currently a private edit. I need to get everything sent to Fummins so he can potentially re-release with the updates. It's the same as the other Western Star that's over here. I have it set. Boop, 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 boop. You have your standard truck. You can do the rack, the flatbed option, which comes with the universal auto load functionality. The dump bed, this one here is 50,000 liters. That one's 125,000. This one's 250,000. I do make you pay for those extra options quite a bit. And then you go back to your regular truck. You can have a ramp for some of the lowboy trailers. You can have the fifth wheel or fifth wheel and the pintle hitch. The different engine options. And then the different colorations that are standard with the the truck, and the dump bed is colorable with the cab. And it'll go typically 2 pallets wide, 3 high for like the eggs. It'll go 3 or 4 high. It goes up just a little bit above the headache rack. And then it should load them almost all the way back to about here. Let's see. Fair number of bales. That reminds me, I do have a few pallets around here I've got to clean up, so. That pallet of strawberries, it's been sitting there forever. I'll get these 2 pallets of eggs dropped off at the bakery. And I have some wool that needs to get up to the spinnery. This truck comes in real handy when you have to fit into tight areas and don't want to back a trailer in. But I got the XML done finally, so now the straps won't show up if it's, you don't have to worry about the straps being there when it's not the flatbed option. The universal auto load will not work on any option but the flatbed. I actually found that he included a section in the universal auto load mod where you can add an extra configuration right here. So vehicle configuration 3 will have its loading area. Vehicle configuration 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 have no configuration, so it won't auto load. Reminds me, I can actually delete this out now. I've still got to clean up a few things in here, but I got the fill volumes all fixed now finally. Get the different dump beds in the fill units now. I had to set all of these up. There's a lot of rewriting of the XML. But here's all your different configurations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And a big thanks to Fummins for pointing out how this all works in a different mod, so I was able to duplicate it. Alright, so I had the Brown Mountains, or the Black Brown Mountains, and the Landrace. Can I fit those in here? Swiss Mountain, they may not, yeah, that's not going to fit in there for them. I won't be able to get rid of them quite yet. I still have 30 in here. So that's fine. That can sit there just like it is. We will... I gotta grab my other truck. We gotta get the water topped off. That's gonna be getting low. Yeah, we gotta get the water topped off. And we will go pick up, after doing the water, we'll go pick up the feller buncher. Get that down here. We'll start clearing out all the trees, so that once we can get rid of the animals, we can get the new pens placed. The Chop Shop. Alright, Dadson. Somebody remembers his channel point uses. Rename. Butcher Shop is now the Chop Shop. Alright. There's that. Thank you, Big Ox, for the hydrate. I know you couldn't see it, but I hope you heard it. Alright, get this filled up. While this is filling, I'm going to mute myself real quick and finish supper. Did you delete the snowman, Dave?
I'll be back.
The seasonal snowman?
Nope.
Hmm.
They should be there on that one.
Weird.
Yeah, the snow is weird around here. Sometimes they show up before, sometimes they don't show up at all.
Yeah. Thank you for that follow, Jeroen41NL. Welcome into the channel. How are you doing this evening? Whoa. Jackknife. Alright. That's all topped off now. Let's grab ye old flatbed. And go head up, grab the feller buncher. And my stump grinder. Now that I'm done supper, I am back.
Welcome back.
Did you leave?
Well, my bearded face left. It's now back on the screen. Yeah, I gotta add some more decorative lights. I wonder. Oh, piss off. Beep at me. Stupid car beeping at me. Aw.
You were in the way. What do you expect?
I was hoping I could, like, go up and over the top of it with the lights, but it won't let me.
Even with V?
No, because it's technically a fence.
Oh. Barry got it somehow. Well, his were on a building. Never mind.
And you can do it with the regular lights like these, but the fence won't let you draw on it because of the,
Right. So I figured out that Lawnmower Simulator is fun. I do enjoy it, but I think it is going to be more of a game to play when I can't figure out what I want to play until I figure out what I want to play.
aha.
I actually did a
All the
contract.
lights. That one's
Hopefully
not
there's no
spot.
light limit.
Not that I found.
Well, you
No,
may
I've
find
tested
out
that.
soon.
I've tested that extensively. When you've got the little light fences that like I do, and you can spam them across the map as much as you want. Yeah, I can pretty well say I've tested it extensively that there is no limit on lights. Because it'll only draw in what it can draw in. Since the other lights don't actually come on and they're more just decoration. I'll place these ones inside of those ones. There. Now, if only the fountain worked.
You probably could if you turned it into a fat. Well, no, it wouldn't. Never mind. Particle.
Someday, maybe.
There, it's gonna at least have light. Alright. Happy-ish.
Nope, it's there for you to decorate. And not me.
Well, I decorated it.
And Dave didn't put a park in.
Yeah, I did. That's my park model for the.
Oh, okay. All right.
But it was just to get something in.
Right.
For now, it wasn't really. It can always be changed later. People needed was support points. But
Right. And that counts as.
Yep. They wanted the community points. Actually, that one there we could have made had entertainment too. Kinda.
Right.
We gotta get a water. We gotta get a water slide park.
Water park.
Oh yeah, water
Ooh,
park.
Yeah.
All at entertainment.
Or a Six Flags that
Yeah.
has a water park in it as well. But
Six Flags. I've heard that. It's Arizona, isn't it?
It's every. They got a lot
they're
of them.
everywhere. I would say
Are they?
we have them here.
Yeah, they're kind of everywhere.
I think
Oh.
there's like roughly one in every state,
Oh, okay.
give or take.
There ain't any up in my area. There's like one in New England, I think. Might be Massachusetts or something. I just know if I want to go to an amusement park, it's probably Aquaboggan or Funtown.
Yeah, we actually kind of have two. They've got Six Flags, and then we have Swing Around Funtown. But they, unless it's changed since I've been there, they don't really have roller coasters. They're more of the other
You
stuff.
useless wheel loader. Come on. I'll wiggle your rear end up onto this trailer if I have to.
If you had enhanced vehicle, you'd make it up without a problem.
MacGyver coming in with a tier 1 resub. Thank you very much, MacGyver. How are you this afternoon? See,
Hey,
even in the
MacGyver, how you doing?
daytime, I think this turned out pretty well. Got the little wishing well with the benches, and
Pretty with the snow as well and the frost.
it is. And then, of course, in the daytime, it doesn't light up, but it's got that nice marbly background to it. I just got to plant some more trees at some point. That way the deer start popping back in again. There's not quite enough trees in there yet for them.
Mm-hmm.
They show up over here all the time, but I want to get them around the park again.
Bye, Scurvy.
Are you still there?
I
No,
planted-
that's probably X-Man.
I
Yeah.
planted something like 360 trees over here.
Mm. Now, Scurvy's normally the one to leave without saying anything. That's
Oh,
why I
nice.
said
The
Scurvy.
70-day horde. Yeah, that's a rough one. Let's see. I have planted more trees than I've cut down on the map.
Necessarily a good thing.
But I'm about to decimate all the ones that are... I've got like 200 of them over by the farm that are about to get decimated, so...
Hmm.
Whoa! Ho-ho! Sliding. suppose it would help if I had... Yeah, stop, stop. Brakes, brakes.
Aren't doing you no good.
No, they are not doing me a single bit of good. I'm sliding all over the place. Yeah, this plot of land's gonna get cleared out. I'll replant some trees afterwards, but all of Billy's new orchards and greenhouses, or, sorry, greenhouses and stuff, are going right there. So I can get them out of the farmyard. That way I can add bale storage in, get the bales off the map. Sliding again. And then X-Man's cow barn's going to go right here, kind of in the middle. Well, I'm going to shift it down that way a little bit. The sheep barn will go down there. I'll probably try to fit the pigs in between. And the chickens will go in here somewhere. I plan on moving the process station. I'm going to get that emptied out and move that. I actually need to get the fertilizer out of there and get that moved. Or get some of the fertilizer out of there. Alright. No, it's not. I only have the extra greenhouses and orchards and stuff so that I have more throughput to be able to get products out. It all depends on what kind of factories and stuff you've got down. If you don't have factories that need all of the products, you don't need to have an orchard for each one. Now that Dave's added some of the extra support and stuff like that to the orchards, they produce more, so you don't need as much of them. Unless, of course, you want it to produce a ton of extra product. It's all personal preference, really. So I think I'm going to move out that fertilizer bin too for a liquid herbicide, for a liquid fertilizer tank. That's lime on the end, and then a fertilizer I think is going to go over in a bin next to the other seed bin I've got. Let's start getting this emptied out real quick. Yeah, I don't even have one of each orchard. I actually have, let's see, orchards. See, like, I have one that does pears, apricots, peaches, and bananas because there's not as... I even have them selling and the pecans, because I don't have productions that need them yet. I now have the exotic oils for the coconuts though, so that's in its own and it's distributing. Uh, Plums for the oil, cocoa for the um, chocolate, orange juice, cherry juice, apple juice. And then on the greenhouses, I have one of each. I've got one that's missing because I added pumpkins. Cauliflower. Which one did I take out? There's watermelons, pineapples, mushrooms, strawberries, lettuce, tomatoes. I think it's the red cabbage I don't have right now. But there will be one of each for each of the products. That way I can have strawberries for the bakery and whatever else. And then if I don't need them for another production, they just automatically sell. So it gives me a little bit of income every hour to offset building costs and things like that. And then with the herbs, I'll probably go down to one of each because Billy's new ones produce a lot more than these ones did. So for these, I actually have two of each because there's such a slow production rate on them. There we go. That'll empty that out, allow the compost to finish converting. This is empty anyway, and it's set to storing. So for the time being, let's start in with all of the processor needs to be on.
Is that a modded?
This one is the Scorpion King MRF. Tree type is not suitable. Okay. That's one of those stone pines. Good to know. Yeah, this is on the in-game mod hub, I think. Scorpion King MRF.
Thank you.
Well, I guess those are going to get ground up. And once I get these pens redone, I will replant around them. Probably more like a decorative type tree, but I'll replant something around them for sure. especially as a way of creating a barrier between my grass field and the animal pens. Really?
Yes.
Well, fine, be that way. That one didn't want to get cut up.
Not today, it didn't.
Apparently not. Yeah, this was one of those cases if I just had a bunch of trees, I kept loading them on the planter and driving around in circles.
Trees turned out to be a bad idea.
Well, at the time, I didn't have a forestry area, so I planted them with the idea of being able to
Right.
have supply for the forestry. They just take a while to grow. Then I ended up buying the forest, one of the tree areas, and didn't really need these, but it kind of was, you know, one of those things that helps with the occlusion culling around the farm. Keep things from being too cluttered, frame rate wise. It's one of the reasons why I'll be adding trees back in afterwards. It kind of helps break the map up and keep up the performance some. But at the time I did this, I didn't expect X-Man to put out those nice, larger animal pens. Which I like the idea of the larger ones anyway, because, I mean, even that size animal pen, 80 cows, is kind of pushing it for an area that small. Ouch. So like I said, when I did this planting, I think I did, I don't know, probably 160 trees between here and along the road leading to the feed and grain south. There's the snow.
Ooh, pretty.
No, it's not pretty.
It's pretty. When you
It's
don't
kind
get to
of
see it.
nice the way they did it, where the trees don't have much piled up underneath. That's nice. At least it appears that way.
Nah, it's a normal amount. It just there happens to be full-grown
The
grass
grass.
here, so that was a field of grass that I cut at the end of the year. Whoa! Harvester down.
That'll teach you.
Rookie.
That's what I'm thinking.
I fought the tree, and that time it won. I love how it's missing a bunch of the branches on these partially grown trees.
Mm-hmm.
It's alright, doesn't matter to me. They're going one way or another. Alright. Making progress. Down to the back end of one of the cow barns. Minus the ones I'm gonna have to grind up with the brucks. Just note to self, don't plant those.
Wood chips.
Yeah, but anything can be turned into wood chips. There's not as many trees over here as I thought. Anybody know of a good placeable, like, workshop for vehicle maintenance that's not the in-game one?
I've got one that it's just a floor jack.
Yeah, I've
with
seen
the
that one
stripes
too,
on
but
it.
floor jack and the tool cart or whatever they are.
Yep. I've got it right at the door as I pull into the shed.
What sort of thing are you looking for?
Just something, because I'm gonna be taking out that building that's got the bales in the back of it with the workshop in the end. That one's gonna be coming out in exchange for something else.
There's a few different types on. Just looking at Google at the minute, and there's a few half decent ones depending on what sort of style you want, really. I've got a nice wooden one there.
I know Alien
Old
Jim's ones are
one.
back out again too. I kind of like those ones too.
Yeah, he's got his annual pens going in for testing for giants soon as well.
Oh, nice. Because
Really
I
cool.
like the idea of a pull through or something that you can pull past, because
Yeah.
I plan on moving to using one of the Burgos seeders. I'm gonna set it up
Yeah.
with the line from your planter, and then I'll use that for seeding my fields where I'll be able to fertilize with it. And then if I do a contract, I'll keep your planter that you made for doing the planting contracts where it doesn't have the fertilizer in it.
Do you remember that in 19 that little workshop that was like base game? You had like the little pull bit on the front. I think that's out on the in-game mod.
I don't know. I'll have to look.
Yeah, there's quite a good selection there. Depending on what style you want.
Oh yeah, the one from 19 that was kind of like a little pull past shed.
Yeah. Yes, that.
I've got that one too. I don't use it, but I've got it.
I mean, I don't want anything massive. The one that's in game is pretty good size for taking up space if you wanted to, you know. It's got no interior in it.
Yeah.
So if that were the case, I'd use something like that little tool chest or something like that and stick it outside one of the doors. But the main yard I want to try and turn into more of a usable with pull-through sheds. I'm going to keep the big one that's there because the equipment that's in it fits nicely. But that other one, the bale shed, I'm going to go to using the actual bale storages, which means I won't need that cover. And if I'm not going to end up putting anything underneath that cover, potentially, then I won't need to keep that shed. Especially since the workshop trigger will be hard to get to with things like the big air seed bars and stuff. Because that shed door is pretty small. This is going quicker than I thought it would. Making some pretty good progress through these trees. Sorry, little baby deer. I know it's wintertime, but you'll have to find a new habitat. This one here. Couple more in between these two that I missed. So I also need to make room in the farmyard for the animal feed production. And that doesn't necessarily have to go in the farmyard, but need to make room for one of I need to find a spot for it. That one there. I got what, 2 over here. That's a good spot where I can put that. Maybe when I redo the greenhouses and stuff like that, I'll put the process station and things like that up over there. Should do for doing that. Let's get this put back up on the trailer quick. Like that. Strap you down. I do like they added the snow crunching sound underneath your feet when you walk around in the snow.
Hmm?
Yeah, the sound of everything.
That is probably hands down one of the biggest improvements between 22 and 19, is the sounds. I wish the snow would go away slower, you know, not just disappear entirely in an instant. But
Right.
Almost have it like it's melting type thing.
Yeah,
So
like it did in
it disappear.
19, where it would slowly,
Yeah.
especially if you made a pile of snow, it would take time to slowly disappear, not just gone in an instant.
Yeah.
I may also redo this bin again at some point. Now that I've got the AGI pack, I actually like that AGI bin with the dryer. So I might go to this option. Especially since for the same price as the other bin, it holds 5.5 million, and the other one only holds 800,000.
Right.
You know, 800 grand, plus I added 2 extensions, 250 apiece. So I got 1.3 million, but it cost me more than the 5.4 million. Huh? So this will probably come out again at some point, because there's not a whole lot in it anyway. I've got some wheat in there, the coffee, and the barley. Woohoo. And then I've got that smooth wall bin there for seed. And I'll probably add one as well for fertilizer. But let's go grab the... Oop, wrong way. Oh well. Cut through the woods. Let's go grab the log trailer so we can get all those logs picked up. Play pick up sticks. Turn, turn, please. Slippery. Turn. Thank you. Finally. Oh, snow piles on this road. The snow does look good in 22. And at least it won't fill your trailers that are just randomly sitting around open.
Right.
That was kind of annoying in 19. Here, let me go grab this tray. It's full of snow. God dang it.
Mm-hmm.
Get your bucket. There's snow in my bucket. Ah! That car came out of nowhere. The deer are happy. They're frolicking. Turn! Turn! Turning. Slowly. Nope, back the other way now, please. Hit the brakes and she just locks up and starts sliding sideways. Let's see, if I were to put Billy's... they're what, tier 3? Oh yeah. Be able to fit all kinds of them in here. Maybe I'll do rows like this. After I flatten the ground out, of course. Do the greenhouses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doo-doo. Up that way. Another row. Probably should be. I can probably get 4 in here. I go 1 like that. That'll carry to about there. Leave a bit of a gap. That one will go there. Which will carry to about there. Something like that. Yeah, I should be able to get 4 of them like that, then come out this way. This is what, 11 that needs to go into the greenhouses, and there's 7 herbs, so 18. I could probably manage that.
Yeah.
Do 20 of them. So I have a couple extra. Brakes don't work. Mm-hmm. So ladylike. Alright. That's not what you were meant to do. You don't want to auto load? I'll load you myself then. Be that way. Make sure I find all the sticks in the snow. Yeah, what happened? Wrong button, that's what. Auto load side. Wrong button. That button. And switch auto load to the right. There's a bunch of these things left sticks on them. Now they won't auto load. How rude. think there's one over here somewhere. Nope, maybe I left that one over there. I love how these ones with the branches half left on them don't have proper collisions on them either.
They're all still a disaster, just not as big.
Alright. It's like you let them go from handling them and they won't just drop in, they kind of fall through. And this is why I usually use the telehandler. Or not the telehandler, the front loader to do this. Because I don't have to dodge through all the trees with this thing. Get back here. Another one over here. These things are hiding everywhere. Maybe I should turn on Dave's favorite super jump. Nice pile over there now. Won't auto load anyway. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going, JD?
JD. Good.
Hey, JD.
Hey.
How are you this fine Saturday afternoon?
Good.
There's one underneath the truck, of course.
I don't know if you saw, Darius, they added in the Icarus update this week. They added a new bow to the workshop that you can buy with the exotics and stuff.
Oh, nice. I
And
had not seen
apparently,
that yet.
yeah, it's a nice bow too. And they rebalanced some of the ones that were in there because they were kind of crappy, and they rebalanced them. But this new bow is like really nice.
Oh, nice.
I'm grinding for that thing right now.
I still have yet to do anything with the exotics.
Yeah, it's more of a. I didn't either until I was like in later level. Hey, Pompies.
Nah, I've been just grinding away on the farm, and I finally got the community park done with the tribute to Farmer Desiree. So I'm happy I managed to get that done finally. Now I'm just trying to get X-Man's animal pens in here. Just have to make room for it. Of course, past me was kind enough to leave like 300 trees in the middle of where I want to put these pens. So, good job past me.
Yes, good job.
At least they hadn't fully grown yet, so it's like I can stick 200 trees on the trailer at the moment. I have not yet, Dadson. I have not even had a chance to plant any of that. I will be in the spring. Oh, I've still got all kinds of factories now that I've placed that haven't been named yet. Plus all of the orchards are about to get redone. Though I'll probably try to copy a bunch of the names over as I redo them. Or I should say as I replace them. Thank you for that hydrate there, Big Ox. Stupid trees and all their little left behind pieces. Worst part is it's probably going to amount to almost nothing for wood, too. So I cut them so early on. It would help if I could turn. think I saw 2 over here somewhere. There they are. Oh, come on. Give me the tree. You know, if you're gonna grab the tree, grab it. Don't wait till I'm about to grab it and throw it at you. Stupid trailer. Figure it out, dude. Alright. Good enough. The rest, if there's anything left, is getting wood chipped. On a side note, stay on. That's right. There was a. I saw something about a scenario update earlier. Wasn't there? Did they finally release 1.8?
Yes. I seen the update in Steam last night / this morning.
You have Empyrean?
Oh, I thought you were talking. Sorry, I thought you were talking about 7 days.
Nah, CJ was asking about the Empyrean server. I still have it running. And I know 1.8 had been coming, I just didn't realize it was already out. Oh, must start with an entirely new one? Well, if that's the case, probably gonna just stick with the way it is for now. That way nobody loses their progress. Alright, I'm not gonna bother to try and...
Hello.
Lag Central.
Hello.
How's it going, Wheels?
Hello with you.
Pretty good.
Ah, turn!
Have you become a
evening,
captain
Wheels.
of industry yet?
No,
He
but
was playing Satisfactory earlier.
I might have been playing Satisfactory today.
I might have gotten a little notification that Wheels was playing Satisfactory. Yeah, all of that, and it was only 16,000 liters of wood. What a waste. I should have just wood chipped it all and saved myself some time.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually playing Lawnmower Simulator. I finally beat Railway Empire last night.
How's it going, FS boy?
You beat it?
Yeah. There's still 2 maps I can go do, though, which I probably will.
Yes, he beat it on his birthday. We all told him it was too much information and we didn't need to know that, but he kind of told us anyway. Alright, let's get back over to the farm. Go grind up all those tree stumps. And hopefully... Ah! At least I didn't go off into the river. Hopefully we can get the last of the animals moved out of their pens and into the chop shop, as Dadson has so named it. I was trying to drift the truck. It didn't work very well. Some of the orchard trees are kind of turning white with the snow. What happened to you? Okay. Twang. Hmm. Alright, let's get the rest of this stuff ground up. Wireframe so we can make sure we get all of the stumps. Did I get that one? Okay, I did. Stumps, be gone. There's that one. Looks like a bunch of those trees, when I cut them down, took care of their stumps for me. I won't complain. Yeah, it's hard to see him with the snow on the ground. Holy cow.
How did our FSL team do today?
They beat Bednar in the first game and then lost the next two. So unfortunately, they did not make Sunday, but they did take Bednar to 3 games. Which is pretty
Well,
good considering Bednar was a second place team.
Yeah, yeah. They gave them a run for their money.
I guess Chose, Big Daddy linked the name of the guy in Streamer Talk. He streamed it, and after the first round, he was supposedly pretty red-faced, like he was working it a little hard to make sure they didn't lose.
I was gonna say because he was afraid of getting pwned.
Oh yeah. Well, and then Bednar, when they uploaded the scores, didn't upload the first score. So according to Giants' page, it looks like Bednar won 2-0.
Oh, that was convenient.
Oh, that's all right. Big Daddy set the record straight in chat earlier on.
Oh, I can
Giants stream.
imagine. I can imagine.
Including sending Kerminator the screenshots of everything. So we'll see if that gets changed. But yeah, apparently Bednar didn't like the fact that they got surprised. I guess the first match they won by 150-something points. It was 1,000 something to 8 something, I think. Memory recalls. But then Bednar was able to adapt to better than our guys were. So the guys were kind of bummed that they didn't make Sunday, but at the same time were pretty happy they were able to take Bednar to 3 games and learn quite a bit at the same time. And also in another nice turn of events for today, Astragon won and is going on to Sunday for the first time in Bauer's 4 years playing the FSL. So Bauer Matza is now playing tomorrow and is a ranked team. So that's pretty cool. If anybody sees Bauer, make sure you give him a congrats for making Sunday. That's a pretty impressive feat. Actually, I guess 2 of the teams didn't even show up, so was it Fermier won, and whatever team they were supposed to face in the semifinals or whatever, neither of those 2 teams showed up, so they immediately get a bye into the quarterfinals. It's like, well, that's damn lucky. And then the team, I guess, that Trelleborg went against didn't even score over 300 points in either of the 2 games against Trelleborg. So, yeah, it's some pretty interesting matches today. There we go. That job's done. Move this down to the end. Still on 19 for now, Reliant Robin. I guess they're hoping to get it to 22 at some point this season, but for the time being, it's still on 19. And I'll say this, I know that during the third match of the SGA versus Bednar, our guys were dealing with some really, really massive lag spikes. But they didn't let it get them down. Oh, it would help if I was in the right spot to refill. This thing doesn't take solid fertilizer, you dummy. Just everybody went quiet on me.
Nope, you disconnected. No.
When I said no, everybody went quiet, and I didn't get a response. I'm like, did I disconnect? I was actually just about to look.
No, I was placing my constructors.
Aha. Sitting there like, wow. They really did get quiet on me. What the heck? You know, this thing's not a bad little truck for doing the milk runs and stuff, but I don't like the way it drives. It bounces all over the place. And it's annoying that I had to go in and tell the diesel and air not to show on the HUD. That's 100% tells me that Giants doesn't even bother to put them in the game. Otherwise, they'd have seen that and had them take it off the HUD before releasing it to the mod hub.
That's what I've been saying for a long time.
Yeah, they just run it through a program that says, okay, the images are all correct, the language is all correct, go.
Yep. The spaces are all correct.
Mm-hmm. Because a vehicle shouldn't show the diesel as a fill volume. Let alone the air
I'm
volume
still
for the
here.
brakes. Alright, let's demolish this shed.
Maybe they just decided to make that one a little more realistic.
Sure, that's what we'll call it. Alright, let's line this up. Okay, that'll be nice and straight. Let's stick this right about there. Bingo. Yeah, it's not too bad. We'll pop that right there. Because I almost never use the tedder, so it doesn't need to occupy a shed space. Ta-da! I'll have to smooth the ground out a little bit, but not that big a deal. Are you sniffing for pieces of chip and stuff, dog? Go ahead, Houston. Go ahead. Clean the floor, please. Be a good dog. There we go. That'll work. Huh. Is that supposed to be cement in there, or does that look like snow? That looks like snow on the inside of the building. Who knows?
Walk in there, you'll know the sound difference.
Good point. No, it's still the concrete sound. Okay. It's just really white looking, that's all. Really? The automatic gates don't work with this one. Huh. No. Devlin, your mother said to read a book. Not come in here, stand next to the computer screen, and read your book while watching the computer screen, kid.
Hey, at least you know he can multitask.
How's it going there, Mr. Reyes? How are you, bud? Oh, now it wants to work.
That's weird because mine. Oh. When you pulled that up, the trigger
Yeah, the
is
trigger's
right
wicked
between the
small.
wheels. Yeah, well, that too.
The trigger's just, it's too small, so what I'll probably do is just go into this mod and make it so that it doesn't work.
Make it wider.
Well, easier just to throw it in
Or-
XML and say, don't use the automatic thing. All you gotta do is add a line to the XML.
It to one side. That way it hits the tire. I actually started to use the doors.
Yeah, well, I think with that one, it's just because it's so tall. Because it worked fine for that. I
It's
think
the
that
arms, isn't it?
If you
well,
look at it, it's
the
trigger.
arms are up above the trigger anyway.
Well, the arms wouldn't do it. Look at, you have
Well,
so
no,
much clearance underneath it, so it's riding completely over it.
yeah, but again, it would still hit the trigger box with the wheels, but the arms are hitting the door because they're above it. See, they're just way above it, and then this is back here. So while the wheels might trigger, like this wheel set would trigger, the arms are above it in height anyway. Not a big deal. I can always park that in a different shed if I don't want it in there. I downloaded it, but I never even added it to my game. I've been in and out doing so much other stuff today, I hadn't even had a chance to look at it, Mika. Yeah, see, I'll probably park the sprayer in here. And I'll move this into, that shed. Because that one, it won't be an issue. Where do I have... I'm trying to think, where did I park my tractors? Where's my 8R? Oh, that's right, I left it hooked up to the feed wagon. Put the planter away. Yeah, see, because the door for the maintenance on that shed, I think, it's a little too small for my liking. Be difficult to get some of the things in and out. So I'll come up with something different for the maintenance shed. Thank you for reminding me of the lime truck, Mika. I downloaded it and completely spaced about it earlier.
Hello, Master Mika. Yes, nice truck actually. Has a couple of warnings on it though, or something.
Well, we'll have to take a look.
Yeah, the only other thing I spotted, because sent me it as well, is the front bumper seems to be set a little bit low down.
Oh, does it make it
I'm
hard
not
to
sure.
get over things?
I don't know, it's just so obviously if you look at the front of the truck, you've got like I suppose it must be like the supports for where the bumper goes onto. It's kind of just set a little bit low.
Aha. Let's save. Jump to the desktop quick. Pull up Wolf Creek and my downloads. Where did I put it? I know I downloaded it. Did I put it in here and just forgot to activate it? I could have sworn I downloaded it. Where did you go? He says you
Oh,
already
nice one.
fixed the bumper, Billy.
Cool. Yeah, got a decent spread on it as well.
There. Take that. Unconfirmed download, I know. You're not going to take that long. Hurry up. Oh, wow. That site apparently doesn't like my internet connection. 400 kilobyte a second. It's been a long time since I've seen stuff that slow. That reminds me, though, the Burgo...
Are you on dial-up?
Me? No. That's why I'm saying, like... I got 400 megabit download. Like, it's been a long time since I've seen it that slow. It's not the 3320. It's this. This is the one I think I need for the planting. Nope, that's the hoses. XML, you dummy. This one that I need for the planting. It travels from Sweden. Yes, yes it does. Cylindered fill units. Volumes. Oh, this is the cart, you dummy. This one I needed. And somewhere in here is going to be that nice long list of what it can and can't plant. Moving tools, moving parts, fill units. That's fine right there. Use direct planting, needs activation, yeah, field type ground zone, okay. And then I just need to come back over here. Oh, I gotta do that in such a way that I can actually access the stinking thing. And then I need to come back to my Wolf Creek. That file will download in a second. I think it just finished, actually. And then where is Billy's planter? It's the 1775. Bam. Open archive, planter. Way down to bottom. Oh, I got it right. That's right. Seed fruit types. I got to take that whole thing. Control C. Back over here. Go way back down to the bottom. Paste. Save. Close. Yes, update. Close. And download file. It's now done. Move in there. There we go. Problem solved. All right. Activate. Oh, that Freightliner. All right. Nice. There's something else I wanted to take out. That needs to get deleted because I don't use it. Won't use it. I can probably get rid of... Oh, this one can come out now. That one can come out now because I don't need it. See, I use good mod habits. If I'm not going to use it, get rid of it. Less likely to cause issues later. And I know I only did the small one, but I may not upgrade to the big one yet, so I'm not going to bother with updating that one yet. Oh, the chicken transport trailers. That's one of the ones I wanted to get rid of. All right. Oh, you put the wrong store image for it? This stuff is too tasty. Far too tasty. know there's a couple of mods that I need to look at, so we're going to scroll back up through this real quick. Once it's done loading, zing, all the courseplay crap. Alright, let's scroll back up through here, because I know there's a couple of them. I need to remember which ones they are that I need to do the AI thing on. Warning, shapefile too big on the 49X. I don't care. I'm not on a console, so piss off. All the courseplay stuff. It certainly increases the size of your log file. Holy cow.
Nothing, just wait till you use it.
Oh, I know. I've seen on yours all of the stuff that ticks by as it's running its courseplay. I did one field with it last night. But, alright, so the E750 bucket. The Volvo bucket. The MDS spear. Was there anything else? Mesh RB bench? What is RB bench 51? That's from the Park i3D.
Warning mesh cooking? That's weird.
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
RB bench 51, but it comes right after the Park i3D.
Must be something in the park.
Because somebody had asked me
that I
about
didn't
it
see.
being as part of the like my decoration pack, and I'm like, I know nothing's labeled as an RB bench 51 from my decoration pack, but thank you for that there, Skencer.
RB bench 51. Yeah. So the benches.
Well, we'll have to take them out if they're getting mesh cooking.
In that Park model, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, those little benches around it. That's what's thrown.
Uh-huh. Problem solved, because somebody had asked me about it the other day, and I'm like, it's not anything in my decoration pack. I know that because nothing was labeled that, and I wasn't getting it in my log until now because I just placed the park. I think that is, yeah, there's the foliage. I think that's everything now. Alright, so there was only 3 items I needed to add the AI to. Alright, good deal. I can take care of that later on. And let's see. I'm guessing it's going to be underneath the fertilizer. Miscellaneous? No. not in. Oh, there it is. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it does look nice.
Nice, yeah, that might be my new fertilizer wagon right there. That's pretty nice, Mika. Gotta get rid of that New York license plate on it, but hey.
Yeah, that's pretty cool right there.
Big old floater tires on it. Heck
That
yeah.
looks really good.
You certainly can, PV Mayor. I don't know if I'll 100% be able to answer it, but we can certainly try. Of course, it says it'll do 74, but then it caps out at 52. Not too bad. How's the interior look? Not too shabby. Game sitting at 0, while in the game it shakes and rattles. Is there a calibration? Shakes and rattles like when you're driving with it, because the game does have force feedback, which is probably what that is it's feedback from the game saying that the ground is uneven or whatever, and it will shake your steering wheel like you'd be driving through a field and your steering wheel would shake in a car. That
Yeah,
might
but
be what it is.
mine doesn't do it in Farm Sim.
No, but we've got the G29. He's got the 920, which is the newer one. So
I got the T248 and it doesn't do it either.
well, that's why I'm saying like his might, because it's a newer one, but I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of, because he says while in the game it shakes and rattles.
The only thing I'd suggest is increase the dead zone for that. Maybe. So I've got the 920 as well, and I have my dead zone set to 1%, and I don't get much shaken with that. Maybe just increase that a little bit more.
Goes a little slow in reverse, though, I'll tell you that. But all in all, yeah, that thing's pretty cool.
Too.
Yeah.
No worries, buddy.
Alright, let's grab the 8R quick. It's still just weird with the front of this thing. I'm going off-road. Drag race time. Going off-road. Drag race time. Yeah, that's a pretty nice fertilizer spreader, or lime spreader, I should say.
Oh, I'm definitely going to try that out.
Yep. Let's see. Can I unload this thing? There we go.
John
Unload.
Deere spreader?
No, it's a
No, that
Freightliner.
Right,
Oh,
but
I didn't.
Mika
so
just sent it to
is
me.
it for fertilizer or lime? Because with
Lime.
fertilizer, you've got to have the 3-point attacher on the front of it. And
It does lime and fertilizer.
okay, well, for
Where's my way?
check the configurations, because if it doesn't have a 3-point, he won't use it because it's got
Gotta
to
be
have
able
the
to use
sensor.
the sensors on it, the crop sensors.
I'll use it for lime because I like having separate.
You could use it
ones.
for lime, yeah.
Right.
That's what my plan is because I like
Yeah, I'll
having a
use it for
semi
the
like
lime.
Lime is the
Yeah.
thing with that thing. It'd be awesome.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, my 7R has the sensor built into it, so I don't need the 3-point in the front. Because
A lot of times that's how lime is spread exactly with one of those.
Right.
Yep.
That's why I want that.
Dave,
'Cause
are
they-
you working on stuff? Oh, never mind. You've got to start your stream.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's probably getting ready to hit his countdown, which means we're gonna be raiding over to Mr. Dave here in a few minutes, folks.
Just tapped it because my clock just rolled to 6:53 and I got 7 minutes to get ready.
Yeah, you do. Better hurry up.
But anybody that's over there on this stream that's listening, the update's ready. You can start ahead of time if you want. See, I give you a bonus. I just finished uploading it.
You heard it, folks. The update's ready if you guys want to sync now. And with that, I'm going to say thank you all very much for coming and hanging out. You guys have been awesome as always. I'm glad I got a chance to share my surprise with my community park.
Which I removed the benches from just now in the update, seeing as I had to update the community pack anyway.
Yeah. And Ollie
Place your own.
Whitfield, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Perfect. Glad we could help there, PV Mayor.
I'll be back in a couple.
Yep. So yeah, we're gonna get ready to raid Mr. Dave. He's gonna show you guys all the new stuff in this week's update, I'm sure, followed by hanging out, playing with Dave some. But until next time, I do thank you all very much for coming and hanging out. You guys have been awesome. And until next time, I want everybody to stay safe, be kind to one another, and hopefully have yourselves a great rest of your weekend. We are going to start that raid to Dajnet. Thank you, Skencer, for that stretch. I will certainly do that as soon as I stop this in the parking lot over here so I can sell off this spreader, as I won't need it anymore. Bye-bye, stupid thing. Go away, Mr. Spreader. Haha. There, and hopefully, when you guys join me next time, we'll be a little closer to springtime and planting season. Get all those nice new fields we need to get planted. We got to get all of Billy's new greenhouses put in. All kinds of fun, exciting stuff to do on the farm. But make sure you guys stay hi to Dave, and we'll keep hanging out with you over there. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Right now.